nothing but our wit and our will to save the world. So stand and fight.
No way we all get through this.
I got no plans tomorrow night.
I'm always picking up after you boys.
We can tear them apart. From the inside.
That's the best you can do!
You had to ask.
Yay. Okay, now we're recording. What do you guys think of it?
Good.
Well, Maddie's the only one that finally saw it.
Yes.
Maddie's probably, she was probably confused at the beginning because she's never seen any of them.
Yeah, I was a little confused with most of this stuff. I like the fighting scenes.
Yeah, that was
I like all
very
of it.
good.
Yeah.
I like this movie. I love Marvel though.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, Marvel does such
Yeah,
great
Marvel
films.
is so good.
Yeah. Alright, are we gonna do
So we're gonna hopefully watch WandaVision next month. But it might have to be like a two-parter thing because like every episode's like 30 minutes. So like literally if we do 5 episodes, like if we do only 5 episodes, that's almost 2 hours. So we might have to do it like on a weekend and
the
do
whole
like
series like the whole series is like 2 movies long.
yeah, so it might have to be like a 2-movie kind of thing. People were saying that maybe the last episode is gonna be like an hour long, and I'm like, please, I pray to God, please don't be that long. Please don't be that long. I will not be able to watch the entire thing with you guys then because of the time thing, time crunch. Oh, also, if you check also after WandaVision, that joke I was making about the greatest crossover in cinematic history, I might actually want to show you guys that movie. It's really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I've heard of it too.
It's really good. I really like it. It's like Avengers, pretty much. But instead of Avengers, it's a fairy tales, and instead of action, it's a music.
Avengers.
Instead of action, it's music. It's a
basically to take the awesomeness of the soundtrack and put it into a movie.
This was actually a play, to be fair.
We should watch Endgame together.
No.
Yeah, but Endgame's like 3 hours long. That'll take a while.
We would need to watch Infinity War first.
Do you think
and
I
we
can
don't
actually
have
handle 3 hours?
We don't even have time to show her that before we watch WandaVision. Okay, pretty much, Lenny, Maddie, we're gonna recap this for you. So pretty much what happens. I don't think Maddie's listening. Maddie, listen.
No, I'm listening.
Okay, and then.
Yeah, easy basically
interesting.
just explain the Endgame and Infinity War in a few minutes.
Yeah, but like we're not explaining that it was time travel because that stuff's hard to explain. Because it like talks about like it like changes the time of reality and stuff. It's it's mumbo jumbo sciencey stuff.
Basically,
it's mumbo
time
jumbo.
travel. Just don't rely on Avengers or time travel. It's very random.
Mumbo jumbo random sciencey stuff. That's what I call it. Okay.
I'm excited to see WandaVision.
It's really good.
I haven't seen it.
I think me and Easy is the only one who's seen all the episodes.
I have.
Plus, I love Anna Kendrick.
I wish.
Is that?
I wish.
What?
I wish.
Showing you the trailer for Into the Woods.
Alright. Hang on, are you still...
reversed? Not always.
Ooh.
princes and castles. Why would you run away? It's not quite what I expected. Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path.
Wolf is wearing a mustache.
Someone has to shield you from the world.
It's because of you there's a giant in our midst.
It's not what I wish. It's what you wish.
We have one chance. Don't you see that?
Emily Blunt.
If we're gonna get through this, we're gonna do it together.
If you love me, why did you stray?
Anna Kendrick.
I was raised to be charming, not sincere.
Child, was Sandy, yeah, child.
I'm just literally playing Roblox right now.
Into the woods.
Oh, by the way, hey guys, do you want a little sneak peek of my movie that I've been working on?
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very cool.
I'm looking forward to that.
Mm. And then new content.
Okay, I'm gonna do the. This is really hard having several tabs open. Share screen, video editor, go live. There's no audio yet, so fair warning, it's gonna be awkward silence.
Well, I like that intro.
This is the title card.
The fight for the stones.
Oh, that's cool.
You do not know how many times I did this scene. I believe I've done it like four times. 4 times to make me go insane. I've done this scene like 4 times.
Lego stop motion is hard.
Yeah, especially if you have to do it 4 times because of the stupid glitch. It makes you go insane.
Oh, what the heck?
No, stop. Oh. I showed you.
Just wait until entire videos get corrupted.
No, I'm just trying to show you a brutal death. Do you want to see my short film before it? That I do every movie.
I have your Mavavi editor like me.
I was the one that I think I was the one that gave it to you, the recommendation.
I'm trying to think.
Because I've had this for a very long time. I had this like for the first.
You probably did.
Yeah, because I was like.
I paid. Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I told you like how I made my first movie with like the first like week free trial, and you're like, oh, that's cool. So,
I paid $60
For what?
for everything that Mavavi comes with.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's Christmas money.
I'm planning on doing I'm planning on making like a little teaser, official trailer kind of thing for the movie, for like and then like in 2 weeks, it will be uploaded. So
that sounds good.
So I can at least give attention for it, so at least people see it and just be like, what is he doing? This isn't what I subscribe to.
Yeah, anything that helps.
So I have a question though. About the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
who was
finally,
your favorite Avengers so far in the movie? From that movie?
The Hulk.
Wanda. But that's probably because of the everything I know.
Honestly, I don't know. My favorite. I feel like I like all the Avengers though.
My top 3 are Black Widow, Iron Man, and the Hulk.
I love Wanda. I will die for her.
My
Wanda,
Oh,
Black
no.
Widow, and Tony are the best three.
my is definitely Thor. Then I think I like definitely Black Widow and Iron Man.
Did you know?
I don't know.
Did you know Thor was
Four
the
is far,
first Avengers movie that I've ever saw?
Is Spider-Man an Avenger?
yeah,
Technically,
he is.
but he's
Yeah,
owned by
I just realized
Sony.
I
I heard
have
that the
seen
third movie.
Spider-Man.
I heard the third movie is gonna have like.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
I heard the third movie is gonna have like all the Spider-Mans like Moby Maguire
Like all
and
the actors.
yeah, all the three actors of
Andrew
Spider.
Garfield.
Yeah, and Tommy.
Tobey, Andrew, and Tom.
Yeah, so I feel like that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. The way they teased it is how they literally told like the three main actors three different titles just to release them on Instagram.
Well,
Tell
people
them it was a
saying that
different title.
if people are saying like maybe it's because they were all Easter eggs to like the three Spider-Mans, like Spider-Man Slice is like pizza time
Yeah.
or something. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but I think they were like references, but like people looking into it like, oh, it's because of all this. I think they were like references and not like plot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I just put my phone password on. Like I have Touch and Face ID, and I still choose to put my password in.
No, I do that only when I can't press it. When I press it, like I have my like thumb identity thing, and it's like it won't work. I'm just like, fine, I'll do the stupid code, stupid thing. But excited for. Oh my god, someone left.
Who left?
I thought Squirrel left. I thought you left
There you
because
go.
of the awkward silence. I am
Everything
terrible
muted
at talking, so I get easily awkward silence.
Wait, that was why I was silent. I just thought, my Discord was glitched.
Have you guys by the way, have you guys seen the show Escape the Night?
No.
No, I haven't seen that.
No.
Oh, I'm the only one. It's
Yeah.
I've been really enjoying it. It's like a murder mystery competition survival show. It's kind of hard to explain.
Is it like a Hunger Games type show? Like Hunger Games,
Well,
like
pretty much
fighting
it's
or
a
something?
postmodern murder mystery. So, like, you know YouTubers? So,
Yeah.
pretty much they put a whole bunch of YouTubers in it. It's like survival.
Oh.
But instead of, like, being voted out, their life gets blown out. They get killed every episode. It's
Oh.
But that's cool.
I need a
I might
second.
watch that, but like I'm like for TV shows it's mostly comedy for me.
Do 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 do. Oh my gosh. Easy has been muted.
Why is he muted?
I don't know. He's
I need to quickly go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
well, my mom's
Alright.
yelling like crazy, so
And it is free, and it is currently 4:45 in the morning, and I am still wide awake. I am somehow still wide awake.
it's 10:47 for me.
It's 10:47.
It's 10:48 now.
Yeah, it's 10:48 at night.
It's the latest for me, literally 3:48.
Snips is literally still awake.
Pulling an all-nighter.
That would never happen for me.
No, see, I do this constantly. Like most nights I'm able to do this. It's just part of my schedule now.
I used to be able to do it.
Latest
Now
I've
the
stayed
most
up
that
for
I
is
stay
like
up
2:30. I swear.
See,
for me it was 3 a.m.
you just gotta adapt the schedule.
The latest I stay up now is like 12.
The latest I stay up is like 5.
Oh my god.
Last night, but tonight I'm gonna probably go to bed early.
I'm probably gonna go to bed at like 11:30.
I know after that I'll probably like watch a YouTube video then go to bed.
I have to get up at 9 a.m.
Oh yes, I have to get up probably early.
But me saying that I'm going to watch a YouTube video then go to bed means I'm going to watch like 5 YouTube videos. Because I cannot control myself.
What are you talking about?
My terrible sleep schedule.
Yes.
It's oh my god.
It's not like it's at the moment 10 minutes to 4 a.m.
4 minutes to
Oh my
4 a.m. Oh my god.
10 minutes.
It's 10:49.
Yeah,
I'm glad none of your parents can hear you right now.
Why?
Well, my parents can't hear me because they're fast asleep for hours.
My mom is just on the phone with someone.
My house is so hollow. If I talk during this late at night, either I'm gonna wake up my sister and she's gonna wake up my parents to tell me to shut up, or 2, I'm gonna just wake up my parents and they're gonna yell at me, tell me to go to sleep.
Abdullah's parents can't hear her because they're in another state.
Oh,
Yeah, my parents are miles away.
Oh my god, she's being so loud.
It is like extremely quick.
I like how there's 2 dogs, 1 cat, and then 2 fictional characters.
Leo.
I don't even know where he is right now. He's really sleeping.
I hope he
He's
hasn't
eating your plants.
Let's
2
hope.
cats, 2 dogs.
Let's hope.
2 cats, 2 dogs, a fictional cat.
I've had 2 dogs. I had to put 1 down, sadly.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go.
Okay.
No.
Goodbye, wee wee.
Wee-wee.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy that
Probably,
wee
like,
wee
in
coat
a
in my
month.
server.
Say no. Oh my god, that's funny.
Well, I have a
Okay,
question.
bye,
What would you
guys.
guys
See you
rate it? Like
later.
5 out of 10? The movie.
The movie?
Yeah.
0 out of 10 or 5 out of 10?
I'm just kidding.
10 out of 1 out of 10. So like 10 being the
Okay,
best, 0 being the worst.
I'd rate it a 7, probably.
7.5.
7.
Maybe 8.5.
8.5.
Maddie had to beat me by
Lenny?
a half point.
What did you give?
Okay, guys, bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Lenny.
wee wee.
Bye, wee wee.
What would you give it to Lenny?
I would give it an 8.
An 8. Yeah, I
Damn,
give it an 8.
I gave the lowest one.
Yeah,
Wait, what'd you get?
and 7.
Mine's 7.
Ironically, being the person that loves Wanda and Avengers.
I
Give it
probably enjoyed it more than most of you, but I still give it a 7 because I just...
May I just say, unpopular opinion, but I hate the first Avengers movie.
I wouldn't know.
Excuse me, what did...
I'm sorry, it's just like, compared to the other 3 Avengers movies, it's boring. There's hardly any...
Ooh.
There's hardly any... There's hardly any action. Most of it is just Nick Fury manipulating the Avengers. And the other half...
Yeah, but like... It makes sense how they came together.
And let's be fair, Loki's kind of pathetic. Is kind of a pathetic villain. Yes, he's one of the best villains because he's relatable and stuff. But he's kind of puny, and it just kind of feels underwhelming.
Puny God!
To me, it just kind of feels underwhelming. I think the only good part of the entire movie that I would probably keep watching it over and over again is probably because of the I am a god part, and then he just like puny god. Like that's probably one of the best parts of the entire film.
No, can you put that up easy like this? streamer.
I don't want to start
watch
any
it.
controversy, but I just find the first one very boring.
It's not. It's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah, it's not my
But
favorite, but if I was forced to watch it, I'd be fine. It's not like watching. It's not like watching the Emoji Movie.
I have literally buried the memory of me wanting to see that movie when it came out deep
I
in my
saw
brain.
that in theaters, and I feel bad that I did. To myself.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
I was the one that chose it because we were going to the movies. We were like, what are we gonna watch? And I was like, well, the Emoji Movie's out. Why not watch that? Because there was I don't think there was really anything else out, and I decided to choose that, and I immediately regretted it. But I there's some good parts in it. Like, there's some humorous parts. There's some good commentary in it, but it's just plain out bad. It just doesn't have a good premise. It's boring, and it's just. I don't think
it's a knockoff Lego movie.
No, knockoff, it's kind of like a knockoff Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh yes, Wreck-It Ralph was a good movie, and they had.
You wonder what I feel like? You know how Brave is like a princess movie, and
yeah,
I always had this feeling, and a lot of people do too, that Brave was supposed to be a Disney film, and Pixar was supposed to have Wreck-It Ralph. But because of release dates or marketing issues, they accidentally switched it. Because I swear, Brave feels like a Disney princess movie. And
yeah, but Brave fits into the Pixar theory, so I think
true. It does fit the Pixar theory, but also does. If you think about it, Wreck-It Ralph would also fit in the Pixar theory because the premise of a lot of Pixar films is what if this had a life of its own? What if toys had a life of its own? What is another choice? What if we had emotions inside of us? What would their life be like? What if monsters had a life of their own? What if and Wreck-It Ralph fits the same exact category of what if arcade video games had a life of their own?
Yeah, but I suppose the Pixar theory is now invalid because of Onwards. That movie was good, but it destroyed the Pixar theory.
No, it's simple. It's before the monsters, but it was after WALL-E. It was after WALL-E, but before the monsters, because I like to say either it's another axiom, or it's just them evolving into monsters.
But at least I wish they at least showed some elements like the ball that's usually in every movie.
Am I the only one? I feel guilty admitting this, but every summer I take a week out of my life to watch all the Pixar films and Pixar theory chronological order and just watch them. The only movies that
I do not blame you.
The only movies that I do not watch from the Pixar theory chronological order is The Good Dinosaur and Bug's Life. Only because I didn't own I don't have Bug's Life or the Good Dinosaur, and I don't like Good Dinosaur because I find it kind of boring.
But that movie made me cry.
A Good Dinosaur.
I haven't watched A Good Dinosaur. It's
I feel like they force you to cry. You wonder what made me cry that I was kind of embarrassed to admit? This is the first movie that ever made me cry. Toy Story 4. Oh my god.
Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 was a good movie.
That was so sad.
I know, it made me cry.
It was a good movie, but
I was like, oh my god, what if they actually do what I'm thinking? Because they did it with Wreck-It Ralph too. And when they did it, I was like, I just started getting waterfall tears, crying. Because I just saw that in my real life. I see that in my life with friendships all the time. And I'm just like, oh my god. It was the first ever Pixar film that actually made me cry. Sorry, Inside Out, but you didn't make me cry.
Yeah, Toy Story 4 was really good. It was sad.
I don't get why people think Pixar films are for kids. Who what parent would give a kid to watch so many films and make them cry? Bad parents, that's who. AKA good parents, because they gave us good films.
It's not like the opening of up is like super depressing or anything.
No, like they kind of are. It's just secretly depressing.
Yeah.
Like, I like movies that aren't trying to make you cry, like Inside Out and like Toy Story 4. Like, they feel like they're genuine. Like, for me, like some of them, like other movies, kind of feel like they're just trying to be sad. That's one thing about like romance dramas that I don't like, is that like, oh, they can't be together. Oh God, because of this one thing. It's just like, they're probably gonna fix it, or it's just one of them are gonna die, like Romeo and Juliet. It's just like, I don't feel sad for them because it feels like they're trying to make it sad.
Yeah. It's one of the many reasons I don't like Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Huh?
I don't like Wreck-It Ralph 2. It's one of the reasons I just don't think the emotion is very good.
I found it good only because it's like a guilty pleasure for me. I like that one.
Yeah, but I feel like the writing at the end, it kind of goes, the writing's a bit crazy in that movie, but it's like
it's
fun,
gonna
but
be
the
very
writing's
dated. Let's
crazy.
be honest.
Yes, and like a sad monster is the main villain of the movie.
Well, I
at
feel
the
like
end.
it's because
It's
it's
just
supposed
hilarious.
Well, I feel like it's because it's supposed to represent, like what they said, like people's insecurities. I kind of see it as like Wreck-It Ralph as like a dad, you know. If you see Wreck-It Ralph as a dad figure to Vanellope and having to let go, it kind of fits better because.
I've actually never watched Wreck-It Ralph.
The original Wreck-It Ralph, you should watch it. The second one,
Yeah.
If you really like the second, if you really like the first one, you might as well watch the second one. That's my.
The second one.
Like, my analogy is, if you've seen the first one, might as well watch the second one.
Yeah.
Even if
the second
it's
one was second one was the first time I think I've ever wanted, like, I've ever walked out of a movie and thought, wow, I did not like that. Because I usually like movies.
Yeah, that's one thing about me. I'm like, wow, I really like that movie. I think for
I
me,
usually always like movies.
the movie that I walked out thinking, yeah, that was not that good, was the live action remake of Aladdin. And because I was like, I liked it. I was like, I like it, but it's definitely not as good as the original. Like, I remember walking to my mom saying it's definitely not as good as the original. But then when I watched the live action remake of The Lion King, I was like, piss poor, go hell and die. It's not even good. I'm sorry to anyone that likes the Lion King, but I don't even like the first Lion King. Sorry.
Yeah, but it didn't feel as bad as the Aladdin remake did.
Like, first of all, the lions in the live action remake don't have any emotion. They are so real, they don't feel genuine. And once again, the story's kind of boring, kind of slow pacing.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but
it was a money grab.
One thing I hate about the Lion King, not even the remake, the original, is that it's so overplayed. People are still talking about, oh my god, he died, the dad died, I can't even remember his name. It's just like, yeah, because else the story wouldn't go on. Shut the hell up. You don't cry about, like, you don't cry about when Pietro dies in Avengers. So why the hell are you crying about the dad? You don't cry about Bambi's mom dying. Why the hell are you crying about the dad dying? Like, oh my god, yeah, the actor did good. It's just like, I just feel so bad. Whenever I hear about how people love so much about the Lion King, I just feel bad. So bad for Frozen. You wonder why? Because that movie actually...
Frozen 1 was good.
Frozen was good. And it deserved the love it got. But because of people thinking, oh, it's so... The song Let It Go was so annoying, they started hating on it. And they started thinking, oh, it's overplayed, it's overrated. And I'm just like, no, first of all, here's what it is. It's underrated, and Lion King is overrated. That's my opinion.
Absolutely. Like, I think they're just both pretty good movies, but they're both like Lion King is far overrated in my opinion.
Well, I'm gonna end the video because I probably pissed off so many people by saying I hate the Lion King. So I'm gonna run in before I try and get murdered. So
Yeah, we wanted to.